In the last video, I talked about how tweaking the color scheme, placement and type of ad block that you feature on your website will increase your click-through rate. However, in order to maximize the amount of money that you earn for each of those clicks, you need to focus on thoroughly optimizing your website for both the search engines and Google Adsense itself. This starts with ensuring that your website's content is extremely relevant to the types of ads that you want Google to distribute throughout your site. While you can't control the exact ads that appear on your site or the amount that you're paid for each click, you can influence the types of ads by placing a heavy focus on exceptionally targeted, keyword-driven content. Optimizing your website is very easy to do. First of all, start by entering in a unique title for every page on your site, ensuring that you incorporate your primary keywords based on the content that will be displayed on each page. For example, if you create an article on golf clubs, make sure that you include the term golf clubs when titling and naming your page. For example, you could call it golfclubs.html. You should also add this keyword into the title of the page itself, and if you're placing this article into a directory on your website, make sure that you also include the keyword in the directory name. So you could call it yoursite.com/golfclubs/golfclubs.html. Now this is very important. Google identifies the type of content that you're offering by the keywords used within the page title, the directory where the file is contained, as well as the content within your page itself. So the more accurately you title these areas of your site, the greater the chances of displaying the relevant ads. When creating content for your website, do your best to incorporate the H1 tag whenever creating a title or headline. Also, make sure that you incorporate keywords within this H1 tag, and you can structure it like this. By using H1 tags, you're emphasizing the title, making it larger than the remaining content on your page, which will stand out to Google search engine crawlers when they index your site. When injecting keywords into your content or your overall website itself, there's something else that you need to keep in mind. Incorporate them directly beneath the Adsense blocks. These keywords can have a dramatic effect on the ads that are triggered by Google Adsense simply because you feature specific keywords beneath the ad's positioning. For example, if you're trying to generate Adsense ads focusing on the work at home niche, try entering a short keyword string that incorporates work at home into the text, such as work at home jobs or legitimate work at home. You'll be surprised at how much influence placing specific keywords under each ad block has on the types of advertisements that are displayed on your site. Another effective strategy for displaying more relevant ads on your website is through section targeting. With section targeting, you're clearly defining the most important areas of your website so that whenever a Google spider visits and crawls your site, they're instructed to pay attention to specific areas of importance. Here's the code that you can use to develop areas of your website that indicate significant importance. Just make sure that when you use these strategies, you're genuinely targeting relevant advertisements based on your website's theme and topic. You can get banned by Google if you attempt to generate advertisements that have very little to do with your overall website's content. Besides, if you're truly interested in maximizing click-through rates to the featured ads on your site, you need to ensure that the ads being seen are relevant to what your website visitors are searching for. To thoroughly monetize your website and capture additional clicks to your Adsense ads, consider implementing the Google search box into your existing website. This way, you can motivate visitors to enter in keywords based on the content they're looking for, and you'll receive credit for each click they make to those search results. Better yet, unlike Google's restriction against requesting that your website visitors click on your Adsense advertisements, this doesn't apply when featuring Google's search button. One great strategy is to place a Google search box directly beneath an Adsense block on your website. From within your Google AdSense account, you can set up and customize the way that your search box looks and operates. You can even set your preferences for search as well as how the results are displayed. Google will provide you with a snippet of code that you can simply paste into your website's template to feature a fully functional search engine. Each time someone clicks on an advertisement appearing within the search bar, you'll get paid. I suggest placing the search box in the sidebar of your website or within the upper area under the header. Make sure it's above the fold and that you have an AdSense block featured directly above it. Before we end the video, just a few things that I want to note for you. First of all, Google has a complex method of determining what you get paid for each click. Part of this process involves the use of something Google calls smart pricing. Google Smart Pricing helps Google determine just how valuable your website is. When you get a good review by Google Smart Pricing, then you'll be sent the higher paying ads. Smart Pricing prefers websites that are targeted. The more exact and focused your website is, the better you will come off to Smart Pricing. When this happens, you'll get the best paying ads. Okay, in the next video, I'll recap on what we've learned so far.